We have been married for 16 years. It has been very turbulent.
Back the f*** up!
Danny, the alcoholic,
I need so much more alcohol.
drug abusing, cheater.
My wife, I cheated on her, and I'm ashamed to the core of my being. The motivation to be decent, I didn't see.
F***ing me.
Why don't you leave?
Now, I do see it.
He's been sober 7 months. It is hard for me to deal with this new Danny because he's so different. And my knee-jerk reaction is to be suspicious of everything he does.
I said, honey, I am the man you asked her to become. The fact that she got what she wanted and is still suspect breaks my heart.
You know, it took 16 years to completely destroy all trust. Maybe it's gonna take 16 to get it all back.
You have threatened to leave, but you didn't.
No, the closest that I came was this last time. I made him move out for a month to try to get himself together to give him one last chance.
Was it a trick? My biggest fear is that I would lose Gretchen. Without Gretchen, I am a 30-second soundbite on hard copy that says ex-child star found dead.
At this point, if you just said, well, whew, that 16 years is over, it's all just gonna be sunshine and light.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, you should
No.
continue to monitor the situation.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because
well, the best indicator of your future is your past. So that's really all I have to go on, you know? So I think I would be not realistic if I didn't stay on top of things.
I agree with her completely. That's the worst way to just give me a free rein. I am fully aware of what I've been.
why, after all of that, after 16 years, you're still here?
Because I love him. You know, I made a commitment in front of God and my family and my friends through thick and through thin, and I meant that.
Well, she says she meant that, but a year has gone by, and Gretchen finally says enough is enough. She filed for divorce in April, and Danny says that he wants to save his marriage. Doesn't want a divorce, no way, no how. Now, Danny didn't want Gretchen here today. Why not?
Oh, it's not that I didn't want her here. They said, we'd like you and Gretchen on the show, and my agent actually said, I think it's probably a bad idea. And I said, well, I'll tell you, I want to do it, and I know Gretchen's going to want to do it, and I think that was most likely the best way he handled it. I had no idea that she wasn't physically going to be here, that she'd be interviewed at home.
Because I wanted her here. I want to talk to you two. And
Actually, I think she also had a stipulation that I think would have thrown somebody. I think she said, I'll come and do the show as long as DrPhil doesn't try and get us back together.
yeah, and I understood that too. She's got her agenda and I got mine. But, but she wanted to be here, and she was told, apparently by your agent, according to her, you through the agent, that she wasn't to be here today because you, quote, didn't want it to turn into a debate.
Not me. I would cut off my right arm just to have her sit next to me for 5 minutes.
Yeah, because I think that's, I think that's important to do.
No, I would do pretty much anything just to be in her company for a few minutes.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do that very soon, because I do have things I want to say to both of you. And you know, in the interest of full disclosure to people, I do want to say, I've known Danny for 5 or 6 years now, maybe longer, and I definitely consider you a friend. So it's not that we're strangers. We know each other. I do consider you a friend. I think,
Which can make this harder on me, by the way.
yeah, that's why I'm saying that. So you remember that I
figured
consider
it was
you a
coming.
friend. But I mean, I think your lifestyle, as do you, I think, because we've talked about it before, has at times been incredibly self-destructive. And I think you're at a point now where you're doing, you know, really different.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.